Hi everyone, we will do the renaming process. So let's continue. If you have made the bones, you have to rename it properly, which is very important because after that I will just mirror this bone to this side. So rename is very important. Before renaming, what we have to do, just go to edit. Here you have the delete by type history. So it will erase up it history, and now we have a clear model with the bones. So what I will do now, I will go to just window, and here you have the outliner. This allow you to rename quite well. Whatever you select, it will show up here. So this is the outliner. I think adjust it here. We will adjust it by here. Okay. Now as you can see, this is the main girl model. So I will rename girl and enter. So this is the model, and this is the bone. So if you select it, you have numbers of couples of different things. Just click, it's the top bone, and this is the bottom one. This one is the so shoe rt right. We'll use the underscore rt, and underscore 001. Press Ctrl G. Now what happens, you will create a new null. So in this particular null, I will just put all the things of the model. So select all the parts, especially this one, and what I will do, will put in the null. So I just put in the null. So whatever I wanna edit, I will just select this null and will just do the same, because each and every coordinate and each and every model is being displaced by its own coordinate. That's why it's showing like this, so you don't have to worry about. I think there are buttons also, transparent. Okay, fine. So these are the bones. So right now I will rename the same. And what is this part? These are the camera which you have seen, this one, this one, this one, and this one. So it's all the views. This is basically the bone structure. Bone structure. This is the group. So I will rename it girl parts. This is the default light which is visible, and I think these things need to be deleted. Okay, so now what I have here, a complete model with bones system, and each and everything is kept over here. So make sure that you're saving your file. So Okay, now what I will do, I will select one by one and will rename it. So we have to go to our planner again and just select one by one. Just select this bone, and this bone has been selected, and now this joint. So this is the upper underscore body body. So after that, when you open it, this is the sp underscore 1. So we have renamed each and every part, as you can see here. So make sure that you're saving your file, and now what we will do, we'll do the mirror. So for mirror, we will use the mirror geometry, and we will just flip this particular section and the downward this particular section over here. So we will just mirror this particular joint of the arm, and we'll put over in the right side also, and of the leg also. So let's start. But at first, what I will do, I will go to channel box, and here you find two layers, this one and this one. So we have to just put this model in one layer, and we will have to put the joints into the another layer. So I will just select the model, and by holding shift you have to select the whole model. And what I will do now, I will just select this layer, right click, will add selected objects. Now the object has been selected and will apply it over here. Now we'll change the color, and what I will do, you can easily see up your model. So what I will do now, next I will just select this shape, will go to this part and will add selected objects. So both of them have different layers, and will save the same. If you change the color, definitely it will change and it will show that particular color here. So I will rename this, okay, and this is girl. Okay, so rename is very important, as you can see. R will allow you to just freeze that particular thing in that particular layer, and T will allow you to hide that thing. So R, this is off mode, and this is T. So like this way. Now you can select the bone because R is there. Click, you can select. Now if you click over here, it's been off. That means it is transparent. So like this way you can work. So I will make a new layer, will select this particular one, and right now I will just hide this. Now what we will do, we will just select that particular bone, and one by one we will select all the part. So we have selected all the bones, and what we will do now, go to display, and here you have the transform display. So I will just click this thing, will move over here, local rotation axis. So we can see that okay, this part need to be connected. Look on rotation axis and okay, fine. So here you can see all the axis is showing here. Okay, there is the problem. Now each and every axis is showing. Now what we have to do, I will just click off this thing and will select the pelvis region, and in skeletal I may have one more thing, is that orient joint. Click over here. As you have seen or we have discussed earlier that the primary axis, which is this part, and the secondary axis, which is this part, and the secondary axis world orient will this one or this one. So primary axis will always go here and there, that means straight. Secondary axis will go from top to bottom, and secondary axis world orient will go from this position to this position, as you can see here. So I think we have to check the alignment, because that's very important. Just select this part and we'll do the mirror. So make sure that you're saving your file, and if I click over here, here you have the mirror joint option. Then which axis we want in Y and Z. Let's see, apply. It's added successfully. If this is going up, definitely it's going down. So this is a complete line. So this is the second axis, this is the first axis, and this is the second axis with world local normal. So Z is the local normal second axis, Y is the second, and X is the first axis. So now we have just made that thing, and we have also renamed each and everything into layer, because we have layers. And in next session we will just divide this part and we will just implement into bone. So that means we will cut the body, make a new proxy, and we'll start working on the same. So we will just use this model only for that particular one. And hello everyone, in this session we will look at how we can generate the proxy model and how we can add these bones in that particular proxy. So let's continue. Before adding proxy, what I will do now, at first we will select this thing and make sure that it's all combined in a single model. So what I will do now, I will press combine again. So yeah, it's combined. And now what I will do, I will select all the bones one by one, and I will go to animate, and here in display we have transform. So we will off this particular section. So local rotation axis will be off, and so that we will see the bones clearly. So I will off all the local axis, so we don't require now. So I will just select this part and will move out. Here also we needed some of the parts. So I think each and everything has gone, each and every axis which we have created by a display and this transform display. So now what we will do, we will just select this particular model and this particular one. At first make a new version, and then we will duplicate the same, Control D. So this is the main girl model, and what I will do now, I will just select the main model and I will put in another layer, and will add this selected object here and will hide the same. This is the proxy. We will just divide the parts one by one. So I will select this part and will hide the bone, and as a reference I will keep the bone. So I will select this part, and now if there is a bone, then I will remove this part and will extract the same. If there is a bone, so I will remove this whole part. Like this I will work. So we will go to polygon mode, and what we will do now, we will go to mesh, and here we have the extract. So let's continue. Go to face, select the face. Here we have to just rotate and see if we are seeing in good way or not. So like this we will select this file, and we will do Control H for hide. Now face, we'll select this particular face, mesh, extract, object mode, we'll select this face and Control H, hide. So now as you can see, we have just extracted this full hand, and I will just close this panel. And what we will do now, we will go to display, and here we have show all, and now we can see the hand. So now what I will do, I will go to animation, and here I have the skin or constraint. So we will first use the constraint. So here I have the constraint panel, as you can see here. So we will first use the constraint. We'll on this thing, we'll select the joint at first. After that, shift select the shape, and we'll do the parent constraint. So we'll open the window, and here I will just reset all the things. We'll apply the same. Now what happens, see, it will animate it. So one by one we will do the same. We'll select the joint, we'll select the polygon, apply. We'll select the joint, we'll select the polygon, apply. Now you can see, if I rotate this, our whole hand will rotate, see, because it's generating some sort of cut movements. Like this I will animate the whole body, you can see here. So like this way. So what I will do now, I will just make whole body part like this. So I will make it as a reference. We'll move this upward a little bit. So in next session we will do some much more adjustment and attachment and all. After that we will sort out the mistaken part.